Hi, everyone. So many of you are maybe not familiar with the rhetorical analysis and even less familiar with doing a critique of AI input. So in this video, I want to show you how to spot rhetorical appeals in David Brooks' essay, and then also walk you through the importance of documenting your process from putting in the AI prompt to the AI output, and then finally, how all of that goes into the critique of the rhetorical analysis that you're doing. Other things we want to make sure that you know to look for in the reading is how to design a targeted AI prompt, how to test the AI's accuracy and depth against the text, and how to revise the AI prose with really effective transitions and use a scholarly tone when you do so. All right, so start by naming the rhetorical situation, sort of the speaker, audience, purpose, the context, and then the appeals. So ethos builds credibility, as you may have read about. Think about someone that you really respect and admire endorsing a product. Pathos engages emotions. So if they're using a story, or let's say it may be a harmed animal, someone, a sick animal, really might evoke a lot of emotions from us. And then logos uses reasoning and evidence. So a lot of times when we see facts and statistics, we're more likely to believe that there's some credibility along with logic to what someone is saying. All right. So as you read Brooks' essay, underline the thesis statement that you find. Circle any key claims and then tag examples of ethos, pathos, and logos. Okay. Jot down why each example fits those particular rhetorical appeals, and then your notes really become your evidence that you've really gone through and done that examination. Open your essay by stating what you believe to be Brooks' thesis statement, and then your own analytical claim, meaning that if you believe that Brooks is making an argument and he's using ethos and pathos to do so, make sure you devote, I would say, about one body paragraph to each of the strategies you feel that he used, and then explain its effect on readers. Does it make us angry? Does it make us feel that he has a lot of logic in what he's saying? Use some short quotes to integrate into your document so that we have a lot of proof of what you're saying. And then you'll want to make sure that you use MLA and text citations to support what you're saying as well. All right. Now, as for your work with the AI large language models such as ChatGPT or Claude, make sure that you use a really very precise prompt in terms of what you want to elicit from the AI system. You want to copy the exact prompt that you used along with the AI's full response and put that into a document so that the process you used is transparent. Next, you want to examine the AI output for accuracy. So verify any of the claims that it's using, take a look at the quotes, and then for depth, really sort of check the nuance, the tone, the appeals that were captured to see if they're accurate in relation to the definitions that you've been given. What I recommend to really show the process of your work is make a column, make a simple two-column table, and note where the AI was really strong in identifying all of the rhetorical appeals for the argument, and then note where it may not have been as strong in some of the weak areas as well. Next, as part of your AI critique, I want you to actually have AI draft a paragraph using five transition words that you choose. I've put a few here on this slide, but I want you to do that to sort of see how AI responds to different transitions that you give it. And then I want you to rewrite that paragraph in your own voice. Explain how the transitions functioned and worked when AI did it, and then explain to me how your revision improved the coherence and the precision of what you wanted to say. The paragraph should still be focused around one of the points you want to make about David Brooks' essay. As part of your process documentation, I want you to keep everything in a journal or appendix. That means all of the prompts, the full AI output that you got each time you tried a different prompt, and then your critique of the AI output and the citations that were used, all right? You do want to make sure you give credit to Brooks in his essay by using the MLA format, and then acknowledge the AI use that you used in terms of putting together your final paper. All right. Proofread it really well for transitions, quote any integration, and any formatting that it assisted you with as well. So that covers the basics of this assignment. But if you do need a refresher on rhetorical appeals, do remember that there is a earlier video in this module on rhetorical appeals. And then if you have any questions, you can feel free to post them in the forum or email me directly.